girl Garcelle is out today. Girl, we miss you so much, but we have an incredible guest co-host filling in today. She's a White House correspondent, political analyst, and author. She's also one of our absolute favorite people. It's our girl, April Ryan.
Hey guys.
Hi, April.
Great to be here.
Hi, April.
The griot gave me a day off. I know. The griot gave me a day off, and I'm here. I'm glad to be with you guys.
We are so glad to have you. We have missed you. Are you ready to keep it 100 for some girl chat?
1,000. Let's go.
I already know it. All right, April. Well, we just want to start off by first saying congratulations to you on your NAACP award nomination. We were so excited when we were reading the nominations the other day, and we heard your name in this year's Social Justice Impact Award category. We actually revealed the nominations on our show this past Tuesday, and I actually mentioned it to you on our briefing call earlier, and I thought you already knew.
No, I was like,
not only did we announce it,
about?
I know, not only did we announce it to the world for the first time, but we personally announced it to you, and I just didn't know it. So my bad. What was your reaction when you found out you were nominated? How did you feel?
I was in shock because I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I was like, wait a minute, what are you trying to tell me? And like I said, you're like, it's on TV. I said, well, I'm in the living room. I grew up where you had a living room, you didn't have a television in the living room or the dining room. So I had to run into the other room, and it was snow coverage. So I totally missed it. But thank you for telling me. I still have goosebumps. I mean, it's amazing. Lonnie, you understand. I mean, you guys understand. I mean, to get an honor from the nation's oldest civil rights organization for your work. And it was for COVID conversations in the midst of COVID, trying to uplift, inform, and give how-tos to people who were depressed, who didn't understand what was going on. And the crazy thing about it, we had people like Lonnie on. Thank you, Lonnie. We promoted her book. We had two presidents, former President Barack Obama. We had Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. That went viral. We had Sam Jackson. We had Billy Porter.
Easy.
We had a whole bunch of people who wanted to reach out to people and just say, let's keep going. Let's keep going in the midst of it.
I love that.
You deserve it, though. You've been doing this for years, April. So you deserve it. Hard work pays off. I'm so proud of you, my friend. Congratulations.
And just a beautiful spirit.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
April was honored alongside some incredible people like Debbie Allen, Tamika Mallory, LeBron James, and Stacey Abrams. And Stacey was actually just nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize this week. And I'm sure, that Stacey and her organization, Fair Fight Action, which was integral in increasing the black voter turnout in Georgia this election cycle. And it helped turn the red state to blue, which hasn't been done in, years. The last U.S. winner of the Nobel Peace Prize was former President Obama in 2009. So, April, I was just wondering, what do you think about all of this, Stacey receiving this recognition?
It's amazing. It's showing that Stacey Abrams has an S on her chest and an invisible cape that's flying. She actually did something that hadn't been done, not only turning Georgia blue, from red to blue, I mean solid blue, not purple, but blue. But what she did was she invigorated people to feel like they mattered, their vote mattered. There wasn't as much voter apathy this year. She said, we the people. She made everyone feel like they were a part of the equation. We the people who are still forming a more perfect union. Yes, we're going through growing pains, but people use their... Lonnie, they stood out in COVID for hours trying to vote. And that's all due to Stacey Abrams. Doing the electric, the electric slide, the moonwalk, we saw the viral videos. People were excited. She ignited the spirit of democracy.
You know what was interesting too, real quick? Some of the insurrectionists is turning. The information is coming out that most of them didn't even vote. Like they didn't even vote in this election.
Yeah,
but they wanted.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised? Okay. So why am I
had never even registered. It wasn't even that they didn't want to vote in this one. They were never even registered as
terrible
U.S. citizen to take their honor.
So it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise because these are the same people who did not understand the process of government, number one. They believed that they could just war on the legislative branch because the president of the United States told them so. They don't understand the process. So I am not surprised they didn't vote. I'm not surprised that they are upset because Donald Trump didn't protect them. I'm not surprised by any of this. But at the end of the day, we need to learn civics. And I think that we are woefully uneducated on the process as a people of this nation because civics is not in the classroom. And if some of these people had a civics course or a U.S. government or U.S. history course, I bet you they wouldn't have been doing a lot of what they did on January 6th. And they probably would have voted as well.
Have you seen a difference, because you cover the White House, have you seen a difference between this current administration and the past administration being a journalist?
What do you think? Yes, most definitely. Oh my God, from the lies to, the mistrust, to there's transparency now. There are now briefings. You are not personally attacked for asking a question. You're not targeted by state-run TV. It is a whole different day. You wonder what the president is going to say or do that's just off the wall for entertainment value versus this president who's trying to put the nation back on track as we are colliding with crises and people are dying. So this is a life and death matter that this administration is taking seriously versus the last administration who was spreading COVID. Spreader in chief, the White House was a petri dish. That's just one issue. The economy, we could go on and on and on. There is such a big difference between the last 4 years and just the first couple of days of this administration.
Gosh, and I'm so thankful for that overturn. I'm thankful that you're already immediately within 1 month of 2021, you're already feeling that difference. So speaking of making change, prominent celebrities like Eva Longoria and Amy Schumer have added their voices to the push to get money to hard-working moms. The Marshall Plan for Moms proposed by Girls Who Code is asking the Biden administration to pay mothers a stipend of $2,400 for the hard work they've been doing during COVID-19 pandemic. And the plan would also create a parental leave policy, affordable childcare, and pay equity. The group took out a full-page ad in the New York Times stating in part, "It's time to put a dollar figure on our labor. Motherhood isn't a favor and it's not a luxury, it's a job." So ladies, are you in support of this plan?
Well, I want to talk to the mother.
Well, I'm a mother. I got two who are peeking around the corner trying to get on the reel. So look, let me say this to you.
I want to see them.
Yeah. No, not right now. So anyway, but, at the end of the day, we have to salute mothers and fathers who are caring for children. It's a thankless job.
Absolutely.
But then in the midst of this, we are not only doing our jobs either at home or at work, we're still having to help virtually. Many of us don't even know the new math. We don't even know the old math, so we have to pick up a lot of slack where the teachers left off. But I'm going to say this. Washington is having a hard time even issuing the $2,000 check. So I don't think the $2,400 check is going to happen in reality.
Saying, man.
But
It just doesn't seem realistic.
It's not realistic, but I give flowers and I give money, that falls out the sky for you right now. But at the end of the day, the reality of this is it's not going to happen.
No.
Thank you for being just a realist about the situation. Thank you for being a realist.
Thank
Because I
you.
struggled with reading this. It's not that I don't think mothers deserve
Me too.
that and more, of course. And but it's like, where are you going to get this money when, guys, there are hospitals around the U.S. who are throwing out vaccinations because they're expiring at rapid rates because we don't have a vaccination schedule in order. And these stimulus checks, stop dreaming. It's not happening anytime soon. So I just don't want to put out false hope again about, what we really deserve. And then everybody gets, they feel entitled to it. And then it doesn't come through. And then we look a mess. And then we look more of a laughingstock than we already have. Let's focus on the issues right now that matter.
I was trying to Google right now what the debt of our country
promises
is.
that haven't been kept.
Yeah, but they need to do something, and that's the whole point. They gotta pass this stimulus some type of way because it's not just mothers that's hurting; it's everybody. It's people that don't have money to even take care of their families. So I'm like, and then the Republicans just came this week with a counter to the, I think it's 1.9 trillion that the Biden administration wants. So it's like even now they can't agree agree. And it's like Americans are hurting. It's like everybody is hurting. So the thing is that when these ladies did this, they did it, you know, meaningfully, but there are other people that's like, hey, we hurting too. You got teachers that's hurting. You got single dads out here. You got a lot of people that's hurting.
Yeah.
So
you got unemployment hurting. Unemployment.
They got to
in
get
the
unemployment number. Unemployment. Okay, so here's what we're dealing with. You've got people not taking the vaccine. They're trying to make sure they have enough vaccine to get people to take the vaccine. They're paying for that. They're also trying to deal with people who have lost their jobs. They're trying to extend unemployment. That's more money. They're trying to deal with the issue. They're trying to work with the banks and stave off foreclosures. They're trying to keep renters in the home. They're trying to have a moratorium on foreclosures. I mean, there's so much going on. And then you have people who are sick. There's so many with COVID. And then other issues.
Funeral homes can't even keep up. Funeral
homes
booked
can't
right now
keep
because the
up.
bodies can't be cared for the way that they deserve. Oh my God. It's more out there. It's crazy.
And then you have people there is a shortage on so many different things. You've got people running to the grocery store. They don't have money, but trying to find food. This is a cycle that we don't know how long it's going to last. And right now, the money is the issue. Where's the money? Show me the money. 1.9 trillion is just this moment. And, you know, Lonnie and Adrian and Jeannie, I talked to Simone Sanders last week. She is the spokesperson for Vice President Kamala Harris. And she said, right now it's relief, but in a few weeks there will be recovery. Now, what does that look like? This thing is coming in stages. This thing is, you know, it should have been dealt with a year ago. We should have seen something to mitigate this hurt a year ago. But now this Biden administration is dealing with recovery, relief, and whatever else comes down the pipe. So we just have to wait and see and just hold on just a little while longer, as that old gospel saying is.